Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of our Darkest Dungeon No Torches playthrough. We got a really interesting setup of dungeons today that I wanted to show you, and it leaves us very little choice of what we're going to be doing in this episode, unfortunately. We have only one level 1 dungeon available to us right now. The other ones are either level 3 or 5, and as you can see from our roster here, we just don't have the power to be doing level 3 dungeons right now. One of our level 2 characters is in the sanitarium, another one is in the sanitarium, so we don't have the options are limited here. We're gonna have to try to kill the hag today. So and the party setup that I have for killing the hag is honestly not the best. I've got a jester and an occultist and a plague doctor and a hellion. That's the only level 2s that I have, and the Hellion's level 1. She's upgraded at least to level 2 armor and weapons. But this is going to be a tough one, and the Hag is a very difficult boss. I don't believe we've tried her in this playthrough yet, but I've completed her a couple times on other playthroughs, and even without doing a no torches method, which in my regular playthrough I don't do, it's still a tough fight, and I'm a bit worried we won't have the power to do it. But look, this is the only option we've got for today, so we're gonna try to go for it. Before I do that though, I'm gonna see what kind of upgrades I can give the characters that I do have available. We might be able to get people up to, so we can upgrade to rank 3 on weapons and armor, which might be a good idea here. She can't because she's not level 2 yet, unfortunately. He could, although he's going to be used mainly for buffing. I suppose having him upgraded wouldn't be bad. We've got enough cash. He's already upgraded enough. He can't upgrade because he's only level 1. Well, we're a bit thin on good roster members here to take in. So let's do this upgrade. We might as well. Let's check out the abilities here. So he's going to be mainly buffing. He's already got his buff improved. He's got his harvest ability improved as well. So he's okay for this. And he's got level 2 abilities. That's okay. Do we have a guild upgrade available here? We do. We do. We could try that, see if we can give them level 3.
Paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
Definitely would like to get that buffed up. And Abyssal Artillery is probably going to be pretty important here, so I'll upgrade that. And we might as well do Stab as well. Let's upgrade Ballad. That'll give us another 1 speed, 1 accuracy, 1 crit percentage. We gotta be careful of our gold here because we still need to provision this dungeon. So we're gonna do the Hellion frontline, and Jester is probably gonna operate best in position 3 or 4, and if there's some movement then he'll have his harvest ability available, but let's put him in position 3 for now. Montfort can go in the back as long as he can use Abyssal. Yeah, he can. So that's fine. He's okay in the back. And what about Rom here? Is he okay in second position? Probably not. He isn't. We might be better off taking Crusader here. Let's just see. That guy's level 1. Maybe we'll take Millet here. Might have to go upgrade him. Another couple thousand. We're getting low on gold, and I want to see what his abilities cost here. 540, that's easy enough. Stunning blow. No, we'll just leave him with that. That'll be okay. Okay, so let's put this party back together, and we'll put him there. How's she in first position? Iron Swan, Wicked Hack, that's good. Yop. Okay. I don't really know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. I always have a little bit of trouble with the Hag. She's a very difficult boss because of the way that she interacts with your party. Being that she puts one of your characters in a cauldron and a lot of times it's not worth attacking the
I
cauldron
had collected many rare
because
and elusive volumes on
she will
ancient
just put the
herbal
guy back
properties,
in the next
and
turn,
was
and
set
you've
to
got to do it
enjoy
all over
several
again.
weeks
So
immersed in
a lot of people
comfortable
have been
study.
really trying to blitz her
My
down
work was interrupted, however,
and
by a singularly
defeating her
striking
that
young
way, which
woman
is what
who
I've done in the
insisted on
past.
repeated calls to the
Oftentimes you're going to
house.
lose one of your characters into the cauldron anyway, and you should, you know, for the strategy wise, maybe just accept that that's going to happen, and if it does, then it does, and you know, you carry on. But a lot of times there's no benefit in trying to DPS the cauldron down.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I would say of the boss fights, this is the toughest one, the Hag. Does he have an accuracy debuff or something right now? Because he just, the missing is driving me nuts. When I looked up the last video, or the second last video, I've been calling the character with the mask and the sword a leaper, and I thought if it was leper it would have been with two P's. That just makes sense to me in English, and it's not. So the leaper that I've been calling the leaper is a leper, so I will make sure that I don't mispronounce it from now on. Well, we've got a fight either way. I would rather take a hallway fight than a room fight, so we'll go this way.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Even with an accuracy buff, eh?
This expedition at least promises success.
So you can see that the dungeon layout here is kind of a bad one because it has two separate wings essentially. I've gambled that the boss is over here. If it's not, then I'm not going to complete the dungeon. That's a ton of backtracking. If I have enough food, maybe I will, but it's, you know, you take a gamble on where the boss is going to be in a dungeon like this and hope for the best. Gotta get some leads. Jeez, he's missing a lot. One per round, and he's got two. Unfortunately, not a kill. Nice crit.
Reeling, about to break.
I should have attacked the artillery guy there. Would have saved me a bit of damage. Well, at least it was a good heal.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Should write a list down of what the key items are. I know I've discovered several of them as we've played through, but I just don't remember them from day to day.
the tide turns.
Ooh, wow. Heck of a bleed there.
Death waits for the
Super
slightest
round.
lapse
Okay.
in concentration. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Ooh, nice crit. Bit of bleed, thank you.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Use a bandage there. Really. Crusader, a good heal. And a bleed stacked again. He's gotten lucky with his bleeds here for sure. I've never seen him bleed the whole party twice in a row.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Okay, we got a scout here. Maybe we'll find the boss. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to delay in going to the boss. I'm going to go straight for the boss. No, that's not true. I am in a camp. This is a medium-sized dungeon, so we can camp here. Let's definitely eat as much food as we can, because we're one room away from the boss. Let's see what kind of buffs we can get. This is good, because I think the boss is size 2. 10 accuracy would be nice. Yeah, we'll do that buff there. Do an accuracy buff. Oh, we can't do it on ourselves. How's stressed looking? She's a little stressed. Okay, we'll do accuracy buff on the Crusader. Don't need that. We could do 10% heal on everyone. There's a little bit of health left. Alright, well, we're in really good shape as long as we don't get ambushed here. Okay, now we're gonna go to the boss. I sincerely hope that... Oh,
Ambushed
I
by
should have seen
foul
that coming.
invention.
I sincerely hope we have the DPS to ignore the cauldron, and it's really going to depend on who she puts in
Twisted and maniacal.
first.
Blathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Does he have something that'll get to the back? No, unfortunately not. That's a concern. Well, let's put some damage. Oh wow, 1. Oh, the Hellion went in. I was hoping she wouldn't because she has Iron Swan that hits the back row. Can the Cauldron bleed? I don't think so. 200% resist. $52 hit points more to do. Ooh, nice.
Blow.
This is definitely the strategy to use. Just ignore the Cauldron, really. I think, anyway. The Crusader can't hit anything else, so he might as well hit it. Get a bleed stack. Nice. Hellion's going back in. That's okay. The Crusader can do other things like stress heal and do a little bit of small healing while he's on the front line. It's okay. I think between the Jester and the Occultist, we'll get her down fairly easy. Die.
As life
A death's
ebbs,
door.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal
The amount of
themselves.
speed that this character has is not quite what the tooltip says. She goes like 2 actions to your 1 every time. I haven't upgraded that ability, so it's still very small. I wish she would stop putting the Hellion in there. That could really finish her off fast with Iron Swan, but just have to deal with the Jester, get the Jester to do the job. Death's Door again.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
No, that's to be expected.
Injury and
As long as the Crusader
despondency
goes in
set the
next, then I'm
stage for
okay.
heroism
Ooh, I didn't
or
want to do that.
cowardice.
If he can stun the pot. Okay, yes, alright.
Corpse to rot.
Well, we lost our Hellion.
Spores she spawned.
Thankfully, she was only a level 1. And that's, you know, whatever. Heroes are expendable, guys. You gotta be willing to lose them. +5 dodge, -2 accuracy. Alright, well, I didn't expect we were gonna actually win, so this was a pleasant surprise for this week. We got some good money, about 13,000 and some. Lots of crests, few deeds. Let's see what we got for traits. Oh, we got a level 3 now. Warren's Explorer, nice. Faded. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Great. Natural swing, +5 AC. Ooh, the runs, don't like that.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Remove the runs. I had a couple people in the sanitarium. Okay, we'll move Montfort up here. He's level 3. We need to recruit. We got 2 spots. Let's grab some people. Highwayman, we don't have one right now, I think.
Elusive,
Yeah.
evasive,
Vestal, we've got 1.
persistent.
We've got what? 2
Righteous
bounty hunters.
traits
We'll grab
for
a
a
Vestal.
rogue.
And looks like everybody's okay. Montfort might need to go for a bit of stress healing here. He won't go there. I think he's a gambler. Seem to recall he's a gambler. Yeah. We'll put him in because we're not going to go for a big dungeon next time. Let's move order our characters here by level. Grab these guys, pull them down. Okay, well, hey, we killed the Hag. Let's where do we check our progress? Just wanted to see what we've done already. Right here. We've done Swine Prince, we've done Necromancer, and we've done Hag. So we have to do that a couple more times to get to the final bosses on each of these. But we'll have to build up our roster of level 3s to do some level 3 dungeons, which will probably happen in the next few weeks of game time. So in the next few episodes, probably we'll get a level 3 team. We've got a couple coming up here and a couple high level ones that'll soon move up. And then once we can move up into level 3 dungeons, things will start progressing a lot faster. So anyway, successful Hag kill for today, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.